Hello and welcome to Slythverse D&D. I am your dungeon master, Slythpaw or Slyth or Ren, whatever the fuck I'm called at the moment. And with me, we have our players, starting with
Nogarelz. They are the mushroom, and they grow only sometimes.
Do not forget the LED RGB camera lights installed in this mushroom package. You've never seen anything like it before in this time period. It's ahead of all gaming PCs.
Yes.
And then we have
Bunny B. Cottontail. The once thought of promiscuous bunny is trying to turn a new leaf and be better.
After witnessing horrors.
After, realizing the friends he was making were probably not the best friends to have.
and then we have
Bovine, the bull, who basically almost killed himself 50 times.
notorious for his moment where he stole a health potion perfectly, jumped off a building, and then died.
I remember that.
Oh,
Also, the time I rode a dragon. That was pretty cool.
Then you rode a dragon, bovine, rider of dragons, jumper off buildings.
Breaker of
How the
legs.
tables have turned on the bull's riding.
And then we have a fanfare.
Zephsys, the long-armed dragon summoner, orphan little bastard, heir to the Goblin King throne.
Oh,
Is
no.
this still Zephsys' default name?
It's Zephsys' default
You
name.
forgot longest arms.
I have the longest arms of any bugbear in the whole continent or wherever.
Praise
We
be.
cover wanting to be the Goblin King. Bugbear extraordinaire.
Choose your story, because there's many.
There's many.
The Michael Jordan of Wells.
Thrower of
As he
people.
falls.
The alley-ooper of commoners.
Maker of memes. And finally, we have
Torturer of DM, Zephsys. Anyways, Lobizona Doonstar, the one, the only, the last remaining known member of the Doonstar family, because who knows what the fuck happened to the rest of them, and honestly, Lobizona doesn't care. Here to become bird sometimes, but usually not, and weirdly secretly about it. And, whip, funny, haha.
Funny whip.
Funny whip moment.
Slap you.
I'm here to do cold shots. And lose.
Now then, the scene opens up to complete darkness. A figure is running through this darkness as almost tendrils are forming through the air, chasing behind this rabbit as they run. And you continue running through this darkness with wet cobbled below your and pain that begins to fill around your body. Shadows begin, your eyes start to open up as you feel yourself on your bed, but you can't really move. And as you lay in this sleep paralysis-like state, shadows begin to creep up and around the bed as a grotesque figure begins to lurk out from underneath it. A horrifying mass of meat with almost intestine-like tendrils,
Or convenience.
little teeth biting at the end of each sliver of intestine, and several eyes begin to peel open as skin on this creature rips open. The eyes look down at you, and a huge maw slowly cracks open as these lips form on this mass of meat and eyes. Large, long, sharp teeth show, its mouth opens up and there's an eye, a larger eye just inside of the mouth. And as it gradually gets closer to you, it begins to breathe in, and you would see almost this white-like mist come from your body
Whoa,
into
whoa,
this thing's
whoa,
mouth.
whoa, hold on a second. What kind of white mist?
Just sort of as if for you it is like
It's
it is
like my soul.
it is like your soul is almost being drank by this monstrous image.
I always did say I wanted her to suck my soul out.
I thought you were on the straight.
I thought it was. I wanted
thought it
to
was
suck my
too.
soul off. Hold on.
Does this have anything to do with that fucking weird thing that I bonded with
And
when we were fighting?
Speaking of, you would see at the forehead of this creature, it begins to split open as blood and pus slams into your face as you see this silver horn drill its way out of this creature's head.
Oh no, it's the Pillarman.
And it, in a sort of gurgling voice, says, "Refreshing." And that is when your eyes slam open as it is the morning. As the light shines through the window of a tavern, you feel perfectly fine. However, from the past weeks of traveling, you've been having many various small nightmares, this being the worst one to have affected you, as something that's starting to grow and form around. And this would then turn to where you are currently, not in a completely terrifying realm, but rather you recognize the room and you know why you're here. You're currently in the TPK Tavern. Tavern Pelty's Keg. Waking up, walking out the door, you would see that your companions are already all awake and downstairs. Noga and Lobizona would be currently hanging around in the bar, probably battling with darts or something. Zephsys and Bo would be there also.
I can't reach the board.
I'm throwing my darts into the mushroom.
Zephsys and
Grow
Bo
already! Grow!
would both be currently... Zephsys, you'd probably be on a stage telling entertaining tales, trying to spout some nonsense.
yeah.
I'm telling the story of the Goblin King
No.
to whoever's there, which is probably nobody because it's early.
There would be many travelers actually in this tavern right now, as now that the roads are clear of red ruffians, the goblins are sort of shrinking back into the woods, there's less goblin attacks, there's far less worries on the road now, it's safer to travel, so this tavern has been getting a ton of business thanks to the heroics that happened about 2 months ago, which, listening to all the travelers here, it's clear that they can't fully tell that maybe it was exactly you guys, but it is clear that they are praising a small group of heroes that ran around and stopped a evil that was plaguing the mines in the town of Findelver.
Man, those must have been some cool people.
You know, and one of the party members totally didn't cause the whole fucking
Come to the TPK Cavern,
Don't talk
right off of exit 69 at the fork in the road.
Right off Tribor Trail. So,
Mile marker 420.
Bunny's making a beeline straight for them. He needs alcohol. He's already over this shit.
so it's the morning. You walk right to the bar counter. You would recognize the familiar face of the catfolk woman Pelty, who runs this tavern, Pelty III. From the lineage that runs just this little tavern out on the side of the road. Immediately seeing you, she slides over, at first a coffee, but then realizes that you want beer, and then slides over.
Realizes it's Bunny.
Realizes it's Bunny, just takes back the coffee, slides you a mead. Sitting in the dark corner of the tavern, two other familiar faces would currently be looking over a map. These would be the faces of Speedcart and the disguised Nezznar.
Nezznar, huh?
That is technically how his name's spelled. It's Nezznar, but Nezzar is just so easy to say. So you see Nez and Speedcar are currently looking over a map, likely talking about the travels. And what would all of you like to be doing?
Talk the speed card and Nazaire, my favorite people on the planet. I'm dragging Mushroom with me. He's full of darts.
I hate darts anyway.
Speed
can't-
cut.
Loazona Toonstar!
Do we have to do this every time? It's 7 a.m.
What's wrong?
The sun's hardly up. We don't need to scream my name.
What's wrong with them?
I I don't know.
Everything.
Maybe he has like a curse on it where every time he hears my name or sees me, he has to say my name. Hold on, peekaboo.
Lobizona! Stuff. So Speedcart is a old human man. He has a sort of very dad-like mustache on his face. He has a little bit of a hunch, a little bit of a belly, but he wears this sort of outfit of a mixture of a wizard and a person going on a hiking trip.
He isn't sure which he is.
And he also wears this very folded tan hat. And he always walks with a hiking stick. And I do have a new speed card mini right there.
Oh yeah, there's a new Lobizona.
Ooh.
They're not painted yet though. There's a mushroom.
Sorry, graphics haven't rendered in yet.
Damn it, I hate this Skyrim bug.
So you two would walk up to Speedcart and Nezznar, and looking out in front of them, you would see a rather very zoomed out map of a little bit of the Sword Coast, but as well as inland Ericourt, and a little bit out into the ocean, where you would see that they're currently trying to likely work out the location of Orlanca and how to proceed with the travels.
So how's it going?
Oh, it's going wonderful, Nogarelz. We've so far figured out that we're going to stop by. Of course, we gotta go get Nezznar. It's just say Nezznar.
Nezznar.
We're going to go get their ship, and then we're going to sail right to Orlanca. Very simple, straight line.
A straight
Oh,
line.
that can't go wrong. I can't imagine why going in a straight line is dangerous. Is there anything dangerous in the water we should be aware of?
There's waves.
Well, it's the ocean, so there's probably.
Well, it's okay. If
Water.
you guys drowned, I can fly.
I can't drown.
Could you imagine you could become a sponge at the bottom of the sea floor? Filtering.
We can make him grow big. Mushroom submarine.
Sponges are
We can hollow out his head and live in the. Hold on a second. This is a lucrative idea.
Mushroom and T-pose spinning around with all Jordan's his head. And he's going,
It's like what is it? Austin Powers 2.
Last
Dog.
time I was on a boat, you know what happened? It died. And that's how I got here.
The boat died?
Yeah. Wave destroyed it. Oh, when did you get here?
Nobody's listened to him on the stage.
It's my first day.
Get. Lobos are
Like,
gonna
we-
clench your fist and
Like we haven't just gone through. Bunny just kind of goes like this. Give me another beer, please.
here you go, on the house for that one.
I swear to God, if you cause any more, whatever the fuck that thing was in that town, I don't even know what that was. I will hang you by your arms.
I'm just gonna stand off to the back a little bit, just like practicing swinging around my club, practicing like kits and stuff.
Rolls a one, hits the wall, and just fucking.
Is
you wanna-
he even listening to
You want to roll
me?
an attack roll for your club?
No, I'm just practicing.
I
No,
don't think he is.
I'm saving my virgin dice for my first attack.
It pans out to like really far away from the town, and you just see a mushroom cloud in the distance.
I'm in horrible
I
pain.
wonder if he knows we're going across the ocean.
I do, because we're going to find my uncle.
Can you swim?
I hope so.
I have the longest arms. I could just, if I doggy paddle, I'd go like 30 miles an hour.
Maybe we should have him swim instead of ride with us, because I think he's bad luck.
You keep that club away from the ship.
You ever heard of a
Okay.
rabbit's foot for good luck charm? I think giving a bugbear hand is like a bad luck charm.
Like a monkey palm?
Yeah.
You're like Scooby-Doo in the water with Fine.
You make each wish.
I forget this foxtail, good luck or bad luck?
So how long of a journey is this going to be?
At this point, Nezznar would speak up, and he sort of like looks like, well, supposing water is this around the time of the year, or like how they used to be, it might be, I would reckon, at least a week or more to get to Orlanca. It is a hidden island that is very difficult to get to due to the way the currents and whatnot are. So it likely will not be an easy, straightforward path.
I'm gonna go up to Zephsys and go catch his salamanders! Throw the lamp and say, your shit is red! I'm kidding. No, don't do that. I just wanted to say that. Can I get a hat really quick? This light is killing me.
About Bunny's dream, would I recognize anything that stood out that would give me any clue of what the dream's about?
From these reoccurring nightmares, the main thing that constantly sticks out is there will either be a horn coming out of a creature or various silver twirled horns coming out of monstrous creatures, sometimes out of walls, and sometimes it even drills out of your own head in the dream. And when you have the dreams where it drills out of your own head, where you wake up with a bad migraine. But this particular dream that you just had was so far the longest, and it was the roughest of the dreams. And the first one where you saw almost like your being sucked out of you.
And does it remind me of anything like the False Hydra, or?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. Our first check of all of Slythverse Season 2.
You can only roll well.
1.
11 Arcana.
And 11 is just
He
2
knows
ones.
What is he doing over there? We're all staring
16.
at him.
So, with your knowledge of now, after facing the False Hydra and dealing with that stuff, you know that it's in a similar nature of a creature likely bound to the realm of nightmares. You can at least get that just by the fact that A, it's giving you terrible nightmares, and B, it's reoccurringly affecting you.
That book that we had that had the False Hydra in it, do we still have that book?
You fed that book. Oh, you mean the thing, the Tome of Fandelver, or the book that was fed to Bing Bong? Speak of Bing Bong.
It was the book. It was like the Codex of where you learned kind of about the False Hydra. So
alright.
it might have been. I don't know. I
So
don't remember.
there was a book that you guys picked up when you were in Falcon's Lodge.
Yeah.
It was
that one guy's book I got off the thing.
Yeah, so that book was a book about aberrations and monsters. And that book, you guys fed to Bing Bong so Bing Bong could work as an aberration Pokedex.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I'm gonna
I love my Bing Bong.
That wasn't
I'm gonna
my
walk
idea.
up to Noga and be like, hey, can I borrow Bing Bong for a second?
I mean, what do you need my Bing Bong for?
I need him for his knowledge on
Bing Bong's
monsters.
danger.
I promise you, I get where the line of questioning is about
What
to come.
danger?
But it's not for anything bad. It is for something bad, but see,
What do you mean?
I've been having some really bad nightmares, and I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck this thing is.
What the fuck you been smoking over there?
Nothing. I haven't been able to smoke since I first met you guys.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just return it in the same condition I'm giving it to you in.
Passes Bunny a
Of
joint.
course, always. I'm a good bunny now.
I don't
Remember?
want
Would
any-
you like the biggest hug
No,
in the
shut
world?
up. You're not my friend anymore.
Would you like the biggest hug in the world? A hug.
You got me
cures
into a lot of
nightmares.
trouble. Okay?
Bunny, I'm so proud of you for standing up against this asshole.
No respect for the Goblin King.
I still think he's real.
Thank you.
Alrighty,
Despite the Goblin King being real,
Let
what he
me
has
level.
to do with you, I don't want anything to do with you.
Let
Unless
me
you're telling us
level.
about the Goblin King.
let me level with you for a second. If you're the Goblin King in some point in the future and you get this crown, am I a goblin?
No.
Then why do I care?
Good point.
And one other thing, you guys know the reason that you guys are going to this boat and heading up is because one of the last orders
present.
Nezznar gave in their time of being the Black Spider was to send out Carlito and Gluggert. Gluggert being Zephsys' brother, and Carlito being Zephsys' uncle.
And what was the other? Carlito and who?
Gluggert.
Glover.
I Carlito.
And those two are both heading out currently to search for Orlanca, and likely have already gotten a boat and have a massive head start on your group.
Orlando.
And they are both heading towards Orlanca to get the crown of the Goblin King and likely crown Gluggert as the new Goblin King.
Is that worse or better?
They can't get away with this.
To Orlando! I mean Orlanca!
Orlando? Oh, I had a SeaWorld there.
So what were you trying to find out with the Bing Bong?
Well, not to alarm anybody, but I get the feeling this thing is in some relation to the False Hydra, or at least the same realm. It seems similar.
Is it the real Hydra?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Sweetheart.
Please, not now. Not now.
Like, what do you
Not
mean?
now.
Were you also wormed?
Was I wormed?
I don't think Bunny was wormed.
I think Bunny
You
and...
picked up a worm at one point.
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I didn't get wormed. No, I was not wormed.
Okay.
I got shots for that. I don't have worms.
Yeah.
Currently.
That's good. Well,
I've had worms before, but we're not going to talk about that.
I'm sure that if anyone knows it's Bing Bong, the best source of knowledge that anyone can have.
We're just going to feed him we just start feeding him random books. Because that's how knowledge works.
No books for Lobizona, only Bing Bong.
Feed him penthouse letters. There I was.
No.
He reads them for the articles.
No. I
was delivering
I'm
pizza.
taking your books. Books are what I live for. So what?
Well,
I will catch them all.
But I'm going to spend some time drinking with Bing Bong. Bing Bong's not drinking, but I'm drinking.
I was gonna say.
Asking him questions.
So, what would you like to ask Bing Bong?
I would explain to him like what the creature looks like, and that it's of like the Nightmare Realm, and I would ask him to like
So,
if he.
you spend about 10 minutes like giving some in-depth descriptions of the dream and of the effects and what you saw of the creature now that it has revealed itself in that sleep paralysis-like state. And Bing Bong would give a very... Which book do I have it in? Meow. Bing Bong would give a very odd description or sort of answer. Almost as if likely the page about this thing was nicely as indescriptive as the page about the False Hydra.
Yeah.
And it would be like, Bing Bong, you're describing the Uni one.
Uni 1? Like uni and one, like 1-1?
Hey, I know this one. That's 2. 1 and 1 is 2.
Or 11.
Uni one.
It's like a street called Vista View. Yeah, I get it.
Ship you view up. Okay.
It's a dark, magical creature from the Nightmare Realm. They usually don't escape Nightmare Realm and stay there.
Lobizona is hearing this.
Incredibly rare.
Oh, great. I've got one living in my head.
Right? We're so glad we don't have Bo here. Bo would be like, we're gonna friend it.
Is it something I should worry about?
Once it attaches to a sentient host, it begins to follow them around with a powerful curse tethered to them, slowly eating souls.
That's not where we're just gonna respond. That's where we're gonna refer to it. Juan.
Yeah, it's Uni Juan.
It's just
Oh,
Juan.
why do I have to get the
it's
fucking rare curse?
So wait, he's cursed?
Yeah, we're
I thought you were done sleeping with strange people.
look, I haven't slept with anything in forever except for me, myself, and I.
Maybe it
sleep?
snuck up on you.
Did he
That's
sleep
rape.
with the False
That's not
Hydra?
consensual.
Anybody?
And Zephsys, give me a random perception check.
I
Got a
first
horn.
roll my virgin dice. Wah wah.
Anyway,
I noticed my fingernails. I I need to trim those.
Once connects.
I'm tempted to summon Hot Dog.
And that would be all the information that Bing Bong can
Living
supply.
house. It curses.
I'm sure that you learned a lot today.
And is there anything Bo would
Yeah,
like to
I
be doing
realize
in
that
the
I am
tavern?
not drunk enough.
Who wants to play some darts? I'll play some darts.
I mean, I can. I'm just small.
It just takes him out of his head.
Brothers and sisters, Carlito and Glarket are on their way to get the crown. We gotta beat them there.
Skunkel.
I mean, yeah, but that requires a boat. You can't just swim and beat them.
Summon a boat. Summon a boat.
What do you mean summon a boat?
Summon
He's saying it pretty
boat.
clearly.
What do you think I am? An architect? A boat?
No,
I don't
you're
even know
a
what the name
magician.
for that is.
You do magical things. I've seen it. You may have even saved my
If
life.
you want a boat, you're not gonna like what type of boat you get. The salamanders will turn you, me, and all of us
I
into
don't want
boats.
to take the skin canoe to
Turn him
Tuna
into
Town.
a boat.
I just want a boat.
With his long arms, it's self-rowing.
Boat?
Lobizona just looks extremely confused. I can't help you.
I think that
That's
we
not
need
how
to make
magic
the
works.
boat. We're going to
Make a boat?
We're going to the boat.
Yes,
Well,
we
okay.
are on our way. Well, once we leave this tavern after our meal, we are on the way to my ship, the Sea Spider.
Yeah. the
Hey,
season-
hey, speed pass.
I
Look.
Lobizona, dude!
Please stop. I'm going.
Oh my god.
I'm so happy to see you every time I look at you.
I'm surrounded by him.
I don't understand why I left you in that place.
I'm dealing with a fucking nightmare monster over here, and everybody's just like,
Not that I really had a choice, but
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, man. Give me my dead head back.
oh yeah, here's Bing Bong.
Bing Bong,
Bing
danger!
What?
I give him a
What
cracker.
danger?
What?
I give him a cracker.
Wait, hold on. There's danger.
Oh,
oh no,
Yeah,
here we go.
it's probably
The
me.
classic Noga line.
What is it, Bing Bong? What's the danger?
Where's the danger?
When is the danger?
And you see Bing Bong spin?
It looks at me.
It looks at,
Yo.
looks at Bunny.
Fuck.
Bing Bong, danger!
Imposter.
Oh, well, we gotta kill him. Ah, Zephsys, you're good at this. Get the club.
As the last thing you set Bing Bong to do was look out for aberrations
Oh.
and monsters.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you're a monster.
I mean, figuratively,
Does he have an
I
STD?
figured you guys knew I was a monster, but really, like, I don't think I'm a monster.
That's not what Bing Bong tells me.
Alright, detect magic on him.
Well, I guess if Bing Bong
Bam.
says it, it's true.
So, using Detect Magic on him, you just sense...
I'm
Detect
fucked.
Magic is a aura around you, right?
Yeah.
You sense two things.
Oh shit.
On Bunny, you sense this dangerous necrotic thing. It doesn't... You can just sense the curse that's affecting him. The second thing you sense is a strange, almost this other necrotic signature coming from Zephsys.
Lobizona looks at you both and doesn't say anything.
Whoa,
Wait,
whoa.
what happened to him?
So, Noga Bo, come here for a second. Speed Cotton is here.
Whoa, you guys know I'm fucked.
Quarantine from the infected.
I'll
You
be
two
dead
stand
in
in
2
the corner.
hours.
Social distance!
It's just, I mean, hey, if they, I'm sure it's nothing bad.
These guys.
Hey, it's not,
Just
there's
when I started
nothing
turning my
wrong.
life around, I'm stuck in the fucking same boat as this guy again. God damn it.
Brother!
Get away from me. I probably got it from you.
Hugs cure nightmares, brother.
Hey, if you think about it, I did make a boat. You two are stuck in it.
No. You have any,
Anyways,
like, high-grade
I assure you-
alcohol that I can bathe in.
I assure you nothing's wrong. We talk about this
Some
now.
holy
Yeah.
I need some holy vodka or something.
You know, you can like get in his arms when
No,
we talk.
no. I'm not trying to get infected anymore. I'm pretty sure it came from him.
Well, what's more could I possibly do? Wait, you slept with Zephsys?
No! No. No.
We're brothers, not lovers.
No. This ain't Alabama.
This is Orlanca.
Yeah, we're going to Orlanca, not Alabama.
Alright, y'all do whatever you two.
I'm just gonna keep drinking.
And then
I'm gonna start drinking too.
Nah,
Where's Spider-Man anyhow?
The black spider, aka Nezznar, is currently just sitting at the table with Speedbird.
I'm bringing them over to the
So-
little corner. We're having a group huddle without the infected.
So Lobizona brings everyone except for Zephsys and Bunny into a little huddle.
Alright, what's happening?
We're at the bar.
I did my detect
I'm at the
magic,
bar.
you know, detect magic.
no, far away.
There's something terribly wrong with both of them.
Well, I know that.
Well, that's normal.
I mean, yeah.
But yes, but I'm talking about magically wrong. I'm talking about even worse wrong. They got like necrotic, funky energy. I feel like shitty vampires.
Oh,
Smegma.
I mean,
Haunted smegma.
I guess that explains why he's so bloodthirsty all the time. I don't know what happened to Bunny though. Did we see the time that Bunny went flying off?
Yeah,
of the
you
sky?
remember just Bunny flying into the air.
Because if
with
I wasn't
transmutation.
mistaken, that
think I
thing
was
fucked
busy
with my
during
head
that.
too with the fucking horn.
I saw Bunny fly once.
What? What do you mean? Does someone use a
They-
fly spell on him?
They like flew, but it wasn't voluntary. They were just dragged up.
What?
I didn't think it was important until now.
like,
Oh yeah.
you got to give me more details than that. People don't just fly
Listen,
unwillingly.
I had a fat man jump off of a building when this happened. I didn't get to see
It was some crazy times.
So he kept on going up, and then he eventually came back down.
Bunny always goes down.
Shut up! We're not. Stop listening to us!
But like,
I'm just monologuing to myself.
man, what's wrong with your father?
He's my stepdad. I don't know.
Did they?
Bo instantly distances. I'm like, he's just my stepdad. I don't fucking know.
Do you know if they slept with a vampire?
Did they sleep with? No, it's like.
Asking if Bunny slept with something.
Whoa! No! This, I'm
Bunny
thinking,
does keep a list of
I'm
everything he
thinking
I'm
this
says.
older
is
than
more like
him.
the
I don't know
false
how he's my
hydra.
stepdad.
Wait, what?
I'm thinking this is more like that false hydra beast, like some unpleasant thing that's worse than a vampire. Believe me, I know my vampires. They're dicks, most of them. Some of them are nice.
You
Like
see
one
that,
of
like, the moment you mentioned false hydra, like, there's, like, focusing, and I'm like, well,
Oh, were you not listening?
I really wasn't that much.
Oh my god.
At least I'm honest.
So
You see this pin on my hat?
let's see. So another thing is infecting people.
Zephsys too, apparently. I don't know if it's the same. It's fainter.
I heard my name. Somebody go. Speed pass.
Yes?
I will thaumaturgy your voice into a shrill whisper. That's more like it. Ah, sweet silence.
Well, if they have any sort of nightmarish creature that's affecting either of them, I can try to look into it, maybe.
Yeah, I know that.
Just don't get too close.
Bing Bong knows what it is, right?
Might be-
Bing Bong.
Bing bong!
Danger! Can I use detect magic to try to more fine-tunely see what's going on with Zephsys?
So, the more you fine-tunedly look at Zephsys,
I'm
he-
scratching my ass at the
every
bar with my
amount of-
long arms.
aside from that, every amount of him is very normal. But what's affecting him is actually a bit different than what's happening to Bunny. Because, well, Bunny, you can see that, like, his soul is almost, like, wrapped with, like, these tendrils almost when you look really close. But nothing in the physical realm that can really be dealt with. But when you're looking at Zephsys, it's more of like the blip is coming from behind his neck.
Zephsys, come here for a second.
Oh great, I've got
I'll
nightmares.
cut
Yeah.
I can't get rid of it.
I'm gonna turn him around or like walk around him because he's fucking giant.
Don't tickle me.
It's 5'8".
Don't make me pee. I
not good-
pee
I'm
when
not-
I tickle.
I'm not going to touch him. Much.
I'll cut you.
Stand the
Roll-
fuck still.
Roll
Don't.
me a perception check.
Neck check. 17.
Yeah, that's 17. I'll go with that.
Wait, it's gonna get better.
You said you were checking my prostate, but both your hands are on my shoulders. I don't get it.
I'm not listening to you. Blah blah blah. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Perception plus 5. Yeah, that's.
So, examining Zephsys' neck
22.
and looking through the fur, you see almost like a bald spot, about this big, where you see a sort of like the typical pale flesh that's underneath any most fur creatures, but you notice that there's this like black blip. There's a little black, like, almost. It almost looks like a vein, maybe?
Nazir, give me a scalpel.
Whoa.
You see Nezznar pull out like a bunch of knives, like,
Wait.
I knew you had something.
Hey.
Come over here, help me.
Wait, you're not allowed
Wait,
to
whoa.
Just fucking do it. Sorry. No need
What
to
are
everybody
you doing?
get quiet.
What are you doing?
You have cancer.
You tried to tickle my neck.
Wait, you have
What's cancer?
Just go with it.
It's in Zodiac.
Just here, look at this.
what's canned?
Look at this.
And you see Nezznar take a look at it, and
Don't touch it.
as Nezznar looks at it, just like, I feel like I've seen that before, but I'm not certain.
It's a tattoo. Why don't you show
How
the
long
bing?
has...
Yeah, he's like
Show the
thug life
bing bong.
tattoos under there.
Show the bing bong.
Bing bong just gonna say
So,
danger.
you put Bing Bong near it, and Bing was like, Bing Bong, don't know what that is. Sucks to suck.
That's
Damn,
what
it
I
does.
expected.
That does suck.
Well, to make sure that this doesn't go wrong, now, let me warn you ahead. You need to sign a waiver that you may, in fact, turn into a salamander when I attempt this. Salamandress!
No.
As you would see a large, six-legged, spotted salamander just zoom out the genie lamp and float behind Lobizona.
So, I have an interesting situation. You see, your friend has cancer.
Whoa.
Let's call it cancer. Whatever it is. Can you excise this? 4. 1 snack.
Exercise for snack?
Whatever they're saying is way above my education.
Yeah!
I don't know if that's what I meant, but yes, get rid of the black spot.
So,
It's gotta turn pink. Don't turn it a different color. Remove it.
Zephsys, roll a Constitution saving throw.
I didn't
As
agree
you
to
would see
this.
the
Remove
salamanders-
Zephsys and all that's left is just a spot of his skin.
I didn't agree
Now,
to
mind
this.
you, we're in a tavern full of
Con
travelers.
plus 5.
It starts to
12.
wiggle all its arms, and then you begin to feel yourself start to, like, this burst of energy within you, and you want to exercise.
That's not what I meant!
So you begin,
If I do push-ups with the length of those arms, it takes like 5 minutes to go back and forth.
and you start to intensely work out.
Wow, Lobizona, you
Snack!
did.
Yeah!
Lobizona is just like holding her face and muzzle. And
Thank
her
you,
hands.
lizard. I'm getting more muscular.
Alright, here's a snack. I can go to my bag and get the special rations I have reserved for salamanders. It's like sugar cookies and insects.
It starts eating like the insect cookie, and then goes back into the genie lamp.
Wow, that was really good.
Well, I thought that we were gonna do this easy way.
And that's this?
Nazir, hand me a knife.
On
Yeah!
your next strength check, you get plus 1d4.
I like that.
Well, you got stronger, whatever that's worth.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you, brother!
Oh my god, don't
I'm
touch
stronger.
me. Don't touch me.
Plus 1.
He can reach you from across the room. It's not his fault.
And you see the travelers like looking over, like, what's that group doing over there?
I waved to them.
Knife!
Nezznar like hands you a knife.
I'm gonna like, poke at this thing.
No,
gently.
I'm not just sitting there going, duh. Look at my neck. No, it's like, no.
Hold still and I'll
No.
paralyze you.
Why are you trying to kill him?
I'm not trying to kill him.
You have a knife!
You're standing in front of me with a knife.
This is a surgical procedure. Now, I remind you, I'm not a doctor.
What?
I'm not turning my back to you. No. What do
However,
you think you're doing?
I do not have a medical license, therefore I'm not subject to malpractice.
Are you a goblin?
Are you goblin?
Are you a goblin?
Are you goblin?
If you were a goblin, you could cut my neck.
You know what? I'm a little goblin inside.
Fine,
I'm gonna do
but
it anyways.
But I'm your king, and you cannot cut my neck.
If you would like to roll an attack roll against Zephsys to try.
No, I want to do this precisely. Stay up, duck. Still.
No.
Oh my god.
You're coming at all of a sudden. You're coming at me with a knife like I'm gonna cut your neck.
I'm not gonna.
Seriously.
You have like. Okay, let me put this very frankly in the most real terms. You have something growing in your neck. It could be very bad. It will most likely possess you and kill you, or do something horrible, or turn you into a horrible flesh aberration. And I really am sick of flesh aberration. So let me cut this thing out of you.
Or.
Oh my god.
So from your detect magic, you can at least tell that it's not really a creature. You know, it's just it's like almost a. You almost might consider like a magical disease, maybe.
So we should start trying to kill each other.
So is this the time when we start heading to the boat?
Yes.
Yes.
Put the knife down.
Thank you, Speed
How
Cut.
are y'all
Okay, here's
going?
your knife back.
Vizier takes the knife, twirls around, puts it in a bag full of knives.
I'm gonna fix the
He's
hair
He's
on my
my
neck.
favorite.
You didn't even have that much Levi.
I've been pickpocketing people on the way. They don't need knives. The roads are safer.
Bunny pats
You
his
get a
pockets, make
promotion.
sure he's not missing anything.
You're now official party member.
You get rid of my nightmare aids, and maybe I'll be your friend.
I don't know if I can get rid of your nightmare aids, but
So these called a nightmare.
Just do
aids.
whatever you do for normal aids.
I would probably
I've never had
recommend
normal
trying
aids.
to
Everything
find.
I've gotten, I can get rid of.
I'd probably recommend trying to find someone who can remove curses. I used to have a pretty bad nightmare curse myself. I think you guys got rid of it.
What?
We're doctors.
How did you?
Well, mine was for making a contract with King. Yours, I don't know what you fucked.
I didn't fuck anything.
I,
Why does everybody think it's just because I stuck my dick somewhere where it wasn't supposed to be?
Because you have a list.
Yes, but I keep a look. This list was like what when we met. It was the last day. The orc.
What's
That was it.
Did you see that work again in that room?
Did you ever get the dragon?
dead.
Did you ever get the dragon?
No. Didn't get to.
If I see Bugbear on that list, I will.
No, Bugbear's dead. After me and Nick, it was. I won't lie. It was on the list. Then I met this one. I was like, fucking nope.
Am I on that list?
Here's the flow chart for everyone. Are you a goblin? No, don't touch me. Because you're not a goblin. Are you a goblin? Yes. Don't touch me. I'm your goblin king. There.
Nice flow
Save
chart.
that. Save it.
Fuck your flowchart. Lobizona crumples it up and throws it.
You did say you're a goblin.
So who
Inside.
gets rid
I'm-
of curses? Is there like a curse?
You know what it takes
Doctor,
for
I-
a
I've
bugbear
heard
to
of
make a
one-
flow chart?
Hey, stop talking to
Person.
me. I'm going to turn into a bird so you can't
can
talk to
help
me. And
remove
I become a
curses.
raven.
We'd have to pick up more information on it, which I know a lovely island full of all sorts of information of where you could find people to remove curses and whatever was happening to the bugbear. But I remember
don't care
hearing
what's happening.
rumor of a brass or bronze dragon. I can't quite remember. That lives on an island out there somewhere. Many seek out this dragon from their collection hoard of knowledge, and also what they can do to help lift curses.
You're good at summoning dragons with your boomstick. Why don't you just fire your gun and let's cut to the chase?
Yeah, but
There's no.
I summon a dragon, but that doesn't mean that the dragon that I need will come. Knowing our luck, a fucking red dragon will come. You'll try to hug it, and we'll be in the same fucking situation we were just a month or two ago.
I don't see where there's a bad part to this story.
No, I see it being a false Hydra dragon. No, a real Hydra dragon.
Where
Ooh, a Lernian Hydra where you cut off the head and two grow out.
That's a
That
Hydra.
would be fun. No, I thought there was a Lernian Hydra as something else.
What?
Bing bong!
Bing
What's
bong!
the difference between a Hydra and a Lernian Hydra?
One of them, if you cut their dick off, two grow back.
Whoa!
Wow!
What is competition?
Bunny starts sweating.
Look, I'm just trying to deal with what I got going on, because...
Yeah, don't go passing that around. We don't need more of that.
I want to see the boat.
Let's go to the boat!
So, after you guys spend at least about 30 more minutes in the tavern eating
Arguing.
breakfast and arguing, you eventually begin leaving the tavern as the sun slowly drifts across the sky, but you guys are moving at normal speed now.
Hooray.
JoJo references. Anyway, so you guys begin to make your way across the land, eventually heading off the path to go directly through the almost a mix of forest and plain. So it's a pretty easy travel. And you're walking through. Nothing's really ever a problem in terms of encountering stuff because you guys, you're a large group, and luckily, thanks to you guys, the orcs aren't really a problem down here. Goblins aren't really a problem down here. Lobizona has a
What happened to
hairball.
your dice?
What the fuck? Do we know the
Don't
name
ask.
of the place
It's an
that the
old
bronze
lady's
dragon
pubes.
was at?
Don't be impressed.
No, it's
Um,
Slythverse. No, it's a
Nezznar
wolf fur.
would be able to
Heel.
tell you that they're not really sure where this island is. It's just one of the things that when Nezznar was out on sea, it was often a rumor that many sailors try to get to wherever this dragon is in seek of enlightenment or curing themselves of something.
There was
Well-
something about Orlanca Island, Isla Missora?
So Orlanca is an ancient city located on the island of Isla Missora.
Okay.
Can I do a little knowledge check to see if I know something I could say about finding dragons?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll a knowledge check on that general information.
Yeah, I definitely know it. So, what I was going to say is something I do know. Dragon lairs have an effect on their area around them. So, if there is a way to spot a dragon, look for the strange effects of their lair.
So, you know that for certain. And the other thing that you know is when Nezznar is mentioning this, you, with your love of knowledge and books, you know that you're able to almost instantly pick up on the dragon that he's referring to is a sort of local legend of a dragon known as Runara. And the dragon lives on an island, and their horde is not like most dragons of shinies and valuables, but rather it is in a bunch of ancient knowledge and tons of ancient books and all sorts of, history lost and or found.
Wow, if Lobizona had a dick, she'd be getting a hard-on for that.
It is somewhere that you probably
Bing Bong's getting hard
heard
on
about
Bing.
and
The
like,
big
when like, I need to get to this island eventually.
Okay, I'm going there.
Runaris
We're going-
is the dragon's name or the...
The dragon's name. The island itself, you can't seem to fully remember what the island is. You just know that the dragon exists. And the sort of hideout it lives in is known as Dragon's Rest.
Dragon's Rust?
Dragon's Rest.
Rest.
They name their islands like I name my dinners. Oh, you want chicken, potato, tomato tonight?
Actually, no, the island has
What's a
much stupider
tomato?
name.
I thought that's what. I shouldn't have asked that question.
And eventually, after a bit of a travel, you guys start to see a very odd broken tower far in the distance. It looks like it has the base of the tower, but then the entire middle of the tower has been completely blown off and shattered apart. And then there's just the top of the tower.
Have you ever seen a chicken with its feathers plucked?
And besides this broken, mangled up tower, you would also see a very sun-bleached boat that its sails are all rugged looking. There isn't really any barrels or crates of supplies on it, and its condition doesn't look that great. It's probably been, it's basically an abandoned boat that's a miracle that it's in a condition, but it's like looking at it from this spar, and you would see as you guys get closer, Nezznar gradually gets more worried, like, oh god, my sea spider.
What happened?
What happened to it?
It's okay, I have an idea.
How do you not know what happened to it? It's your boat.
Well,
How
you've been
long-
kind of like...
Well, I haven't really visited my boat in quite some time.
too busy with that cave.
And who is leading the way?
Me.
Are you sure you
You're
don't want
leading
it
the
to
way? You don't want it to be
You
Zephsys
don't
and
want
his
it to be
great perception?
be, you don't want it to be Zephsys like always?
Okay, fine. Get in front. I shove him in the front. Go.
My
Walk
perception
towards-
is +0.
Nah, if you want to roll it. So,
No!
that one!
No!
I'm too busy trying
You don't
to
realize
shove
the
Zephsys
boat
in
is
front.
actually like, stop it! You're messing with my neck. No, stop it.
So, you all begin to slowly walk through this field towards this broken tower and this boat. And
Looks safe enough.
with the... And Lobizona, as you're the one currently in charge of keeping a lookout and understanding,
I completely failed.
one thing begins to distract you, as while you don't pay attention to the local area, you, with the fact that you're a were-raven, you sense another were-raven is near, and you would see flying above, you would see a raven flapping around with a familiar rainbow haircut.
It's radical. Yo!
Which literally means nothing, they're just yelling caw.
Caw.
Caw, caw!
Exactly. Look, it's our friend Radical.
I don't know him.
And
Lobizona gives you a dust stare.
And you see Nezznar be like, oh, hey, it's Radical. I was working with Radical to spy on all of you guys.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah. I felt like I should mention it to you guys eventually.
No, it's okay. Now you spy photos. Now you know all about us, so you know what to expect.
You just keep on adding to the list of reasons why I hate you, don't you?
And then the
Look,
Lobizona like
out of
leans
all the
in.
group, I think
Lobizona leans in.
think,
If he starts doing anything insane,
he's
just
not the
run with
most
us.
hated. Just gonna say that.
What?
There's a certain somebody with super long arms who likes to fuck shit up.
Spider doesn't have long arms. Why would you say that?
Alright.
Uh-oh. I don't like that face.
What's your AC, Bill?
16.
Okay.
2000.
Alright, so as you all are walking towards this... Oh, yeah, those two exist.
Great, I'm already dead.
Okay. So as you're all walking towards this area, I'll put speed card and them together. Lobizona, you're technically leading because you rolled the check. As you are all walking towards, suddenly around you, sprouts from the ground, but not in the way of plants, more like creatures that have been sort of laying there and waiting, sort of jump out rapidly, wielding these rusted, barnacle-covered blades. And that is when Zephsys and Noga, you two are the only ones who are hit. Zephsys, you are hit critically.
Damn it! No! I haven't hugged anybody yet!
We're off to a good start!
So, Zephsys, as you are...
The size of him compared to Zephsys. He just kicks you in the shin.
Hey, who are these
Yeah, but
assholes?
it's a critical shin hit.
Yeah, he'd kick you in the dick.
Are these all dead?
You
yes.
think my arms are long?
I'm getting the whip out.
Whoa, you didn't tell me your crew was zombies.
I didn't have a zombie crew.
Well, now you do.
And you see some begin to shamble out from here, ambushing these two, but both of them are missed. Literally only Zephsys and Mushroom are hit.
This is what's gonna happen to Bunny. Why do I sound British now?
Bunny.
I hope
And you would
not.
see them sort of like almost... All of them have glowing...